Hello guys, hope everyone's well. So what I'm going to do today is go through a recipe of mine to make the perfect meatballs. So let's flip this around. So what we've got here, so we've got a mix of garlic and onion powder. We've got a tablespoon, so a tablespoon of each, a tablespoon of grated parmesan, a tablespoon of chopped parsley, chopped basil and mint, a tablespoon of dried oregano, and some black pepper, half a teaspoon of black pepper. And then what we've got here is 1 egg yolk. And then in this bowl here we have 3 parts of lean beef mince to 1 part pork mince. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to throw all these spices and herbs in, as well as the 1 egg yolk. Now it's time to mix. So now I've mixed this together. I've done it for around about 1 minute to infuse all the flavours into the mince. Now what we're going to do is add half a teaspoon of salt. Now the next step is to knead this again for another 1 to 2 minutes, just to infuse all the flavours. So this is what you should end up with. I just forgot to mention, this is 400 grams of lean beef mince and 100 grams of pork mince. So the pork mince will act as the kind of binder, and then also add the essential fats into the meatball to make these nice and juicy. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to ball these up into 50-gram balls. So here we go. This is the 50-gram balls. So if you work out your maths, so it'll be 500 grams of mince altogether. So it should give you 10 even balls. So the next step is to place these in the fridge covered for at least half an hour before cooking to firm these up. Now they've been resting, and now I've coated them in a carb-free and wheat-free flour. There's many brands out there, so you have to keep a lookout. The best place to look is probably Amazon. So now what we need to do is, so I've got a pan warming through, and we're going to get to a medium heat. And the reason why I coat these with flour is to protect the meat, and it will give it a nice crisp whilst keeping nice and juicy in the middle. Next, once your pan is brought up to a medium heat, you're going to add some vegetable oil. Now to test one of these lovely meatballs, you're going to place it in, and then you should basically see it sizzling around at the bottom. So now what I'm going to do is place all the meatballs in. So the next step is to let these cook for around about 1 minute on each side, and you're going to make sure that you seal on all around the outside. So these have been cooking for around about a minute. So what we're going to do is turn it over. Should get a nice browning. Now you're going to cook it for 1 more minute on this side, and then we're going to so I'll show you what I've done. So now I've got a tray with some grease proof. You're going to preheat the oven to 180, and then we're going to cook these for 6 minutes. So now I've removed them from the pan. So what I'm going to do is open my oven. Place these inside. And now six minutes. And once these have been cooked, we're going to let them rest for around about 5 minutes.